to be found out. I mean, I can see why people will get frustrated by this. There's not really much guidance. They did warn us about that in the beginning. We'll keep playing though. We'll see. I just hope the story makes sense and is not paranormal. I don't want anything paranormal right now. This looks nothing like a hospital. Doesn't make sense to me that a town is abandoned and yet we're stuck from going anywhere though. Okay. I would have lost my mind if it was locked. Reception area, please be seated. Absolutely. I have some agua. Nothing to be seen here. Oh, okay. Let's open from the bottom up. Read, okay. Space occupancy. Trisha was in room 203 on the second floor. We should go to room 203 on the second floor. These people probably don't matter to us right now, so let's go check out room 203. And open everything else just in case. The hell is that? Just a box? Dun, dun. I cannot imagine being this detective walking around in an empty ass town. A hospital as well. That's a little creepy. There's probably not much in these rooms besides room 203 that holds any importance for us. So I'm just gonna leave. You imagine this doesn't work? Yeah. I'm not gonna open every door. Because that's dumb. A detective wouldn't do that. And we're trying to emulate being a detective. What a detective would do is the maze game. Huh. I feel like that's a hint at something. Maybe possibly to come later. I just wanted some food, dude. Alright, let's go to room 203. After I fully explore this first floor. Not into the doors and stuff, but just to see. Why would some of these doors be open and some locked? Doesn't make sense. Need a handyman? Have odd jobs that you need done by an expendable, experienced, and friendly guy. Scott Brooks. Nothing we need here, but maybe worth taking a picture so we don't have to come. We take it. Okay. That makes sense as well. Are ghosts real? In Search for the Truth of the Dead. What by Rebecca Bloomfield. What happens when a person dies? Does the soul leave the body and leave towards the light? And leaves towards the light. Leaves toward the light. What? Does the soul leave the body and leaves toward the light? These are questions that mankind has been searching for since the beginning of their existence. Are you writing like you are not part of mankind? Yet there is no concrete scientific explanation that can prove that everything we have seen through the media are real. For the love of God. But what if they are real? But what if they are real though? Like, hear me out. What if they are real? More importantly, what if that person has unfinished business here on the earthly plane? According to Nathaniel Anderson, writer of Spirits of the Dead and Spiritualist, all this writing is very terribly parsed. The spirit world is very real, and everyone is destined to go there after leaving their physical body. However, when people die with resentments in their heart, they are unable to pass through the gates towards their designated realm in the spirit world. This is due to the things that they were affected while they were on Earth. We call these lost souls ghosts. Ghosts are spirits in an unhealthy state. Some of them seek revenge, but almost all of them seek some form of resolutions, depending on the level of hurt they received before passing and their level of maturity while on Earth. The levels of resolutions range from lesser indemnity to greater indemnity. What the fuck are you talking about, Rebecca Bloomfield? Are you in your head okay? Are you of sound mind right now? You weird person. Wanda Tyler. So I guess we are going to Wanda Tyler's room. Ooh. What can you do if you're locked out of your own car? A Slim Jim is technically known as a lockout tool used for unlocking car doors, blah blah blah, none of this matters. The hooked end of the tool is thin enough to be slipped down between the car door's window and the rubber seal, catching the rods that connect to the lock mechanism. So there's a Slim Jim somewhere in the world is what they're hinting at. We have to find it for that locked car that we saw earlier. So we're gonna go to Wanda Tyler's room, presumably. Done. I'll have to go another door, medical record room. Presumably we have to go in there too. Okay. Nothing to see. Please wash your hands before returning. Pardon me? Why is that sign here? I'm gonna sneeze. Ah, we good. We good, fam. I don't know why that sign is here. No, sink here. Emergency sun. Dun dun dun. I'll go up the staircase, up the down staircase when I need to. I believe I did take the key. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's go upstairs. Oh wait, first Wanda Tyler is room 102. Okay. Room 101. Exam room A3. Exam room A2. Storage. Where the fuck is patient room 101? Patient room 102. So 12. It's on the other side of the building. Okay. Should be right here. It's already open. There's the thing. Why is it that two of the places that we got a key for oh, this isn't for the room, it's for her cribbo. 43 Silver Lake Road, Boulevard. Okay, keep that in mind. Diary. November 15, 1995. Derek visits me every day. Sometimes he would smuggle the snacks that I like, knowing that I would never get them from the hospital. Other times he would bring me flowers. They smell so nice. He knows that I love Sense and Sensibility and would read me a chapter or two every time he's here. And would read... It just bothers me because, like, it's clear that they tried to put together, I'm not saying they didn't accomplish, but they put together a tight-knit story and they added so many details and, like, things into the world. But somehow they still let so many typos slip by. It's like you put in so much effort everywhere else, but you just let these small typos slip by. I don't get how that happens. It's a small detail, I guess, in the grand scheme of things, which is just like, it's not hard to proofread. If he didn't have to drive Charles for a few days, he would stay. He would stay past visiting hours and sleep on the armchair, tending to my needs during the night instead of the nurses. He's such a good kid. They sound like bad nurses. December 2nd. My hair is falling off more now. Oh, so she's the one who had cancer. I really don't like chemotherapy sessions. They make me throw up every time. Every time Derek visited me, it pained me to see him holding back his tears. I want to comfort him, saying that I'm getting better, but my appearance betrays me. This is in past tense. And then this is in present tense. Sometimes I wonder if my life had any meaning at all. Having worked my whole life for the Roberts family, what will people say at my funeral? Will Derek think of me as a mother who's always there for him? I could have done so much more. If only there was more time. Sometimes I wonder if my life had any meaning at all. Having worked my whole life for the Roberts family, what will people say at my funeral? Will Derek think of me as a mother who's always there for him? I could have done so much more. If only there was more time. Content recorded. Oh man. Okay. To room 203 we go. Actually, wait. We also have medical record room, which is on the first floor, 9. Also on the other end of the room, building. Dun. 101. So this should be medical records. Dun. Okay. Why are there nothing in the top 2 drawers but papers and pencils in the bottom drawer? That doesn't make sense. That's just not funny. Read. Jesus Christ. Okay. Medical condition report. Instruct. Please fill out Raymond Brown. Phone number doesn't matter. 34 Black Pine Road. Okay. He has heart disease. Patient needs to be monitored daily. He refuses. He relies, that's spelled wrong, heavily on his medication and without the appropriate care, he could die. He relies heavily on his medication and without the appropriate care, he could die. I feel like you don't need to write that in a medical condition report. Maybe you do. I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor. But you know, a patient who has heart disease, you know, if he doesn't get his medication, he could die. First name Maureen. Oh, this is the doctor. Maureen Hamby. Lives in 7 Pebble Lane. Okay. Anything here that matters? Apixaban once a day. Dun. Wanda Tyler. Phone number. Pardon me? What's up with the handwriting? Henry Johnson. He's the dude who gave the meds to... He just gets smoked? That's what they write. Oh, man. State NL. Northern Line? Sex female. Sure. Wait, sure. There's something about this handwriting. Seems so much less professional than the other doctors. Other cancer, yeah, that's true. Okay. Why is there no optional thing here? Oh, because this is there's a different form. Date 1992. Okay. Hold up. So Henry Johnson also prescribed this medication that this dude said was possibly cheap pills, and he's also as guilty as Andrew is. We're all in it together. He can't abandon me. We don't know what he's talking. We don't know what he's talking about. There's a little girl named Sophia. I think they killed Sophia in a fire. Maybe. Hard to put together so far. Wanda Tyler, Raymond Brown, Kyle Thornton. Thornton. I mean, none of this seems to matter. But wait, why did Wanda have another? Painscreek. She takes cytoxin. Sure. Hold up. Wanda Tyler died. Henry Johnson was her doctor. Keep that in mind. Why is this completely... Why would it be completely empty? So somebody must have, like, just taken all the... Why are there two that are just completely empty? I have to assume somebody took the shit. I'm not going to read all of these. Like, you're out of your actual... I guess I have to read this. But you're actually out of your damn mind if you think I'm going to read the majority of this shit. We'll come back here if we find names that are important. I.e. Wanda Tyler, Andrew Reed, Henry Johnson. Okay. Alcohol dependence, mental and emotional illness. Doesn't say depression. I guess no, mental and emotional illness would be of the same thing. So keep that all in mind. I have my suspicions on Henry Johnson, though, as a doctor, as of right now. There is a downstairs. It only gets spookier. What's downstairs? The door is bolted from behind. Pardon me? If it's bolted from behind, that means there's somebody in there, doesn't it? I guess they could have came out the other staircase. Hold up. Maybe that's like a huge jump in logic, but how would it be bolted from the other side if there's not somebody on the other side? Okay, so I guess we can't go in there. I guess they could use the elevator, which makes a million times more sense than what I'm trying to express. There we go. There's no lights, right? Yeah. It just looks like there's lights because we have the flashlight on. We're looking for room 203. I would love to have been able to kick this around. Adios. 101% keck. What? Pardon me? 101% keck. Why though? 101% keck. That's my type of cereal. Eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, dude. Okay. The Tommy and Grizzle. Okay. That shit actually means goodbye in Spanish. What a keck. Toothpaste, herb flavored. Acetaminophen, pain reliever, fever reducer. There we go. Dear Hannah, I heard from my mom that you are not feeling well and have to be in the hospital from now on. So I wrote this letter to say I'm really sorry for what I said to you last time. I just wanted our time capsule to be perfect. When you get better, you can put anything you want in our time capsule and you can decide where we should bury it. We found that in the graveyard. I really hope you get well soon. I miss you. Please write back to me. P.S. You can pass your letter to my mom. She works in the hospital as a nurse. No adios. Oh, yeah, I mean, that makes a lot more sense. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I knew that. I definitely knew that. Is heaven real? Edgy. The definitive book. Not the definitive, as in definition. The definitive book. Wait, no. Am I insulting it and I'm just wrong? Hold up. Definitive. Definitive. Yeah, no. They definitely spelled it wrong. Okay. Good. I was about to feel like an asshole. The definitive book in answering the reality of the afterlife and spirituality. Many has debated the existence. Many has debated the existence of heaven. I can't rotate this the way I want to is the thing. Okay, hold up. Turn it like that. No. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Many has stood by the fact that science disapproves heaven's existence, while others say that science doesn't. Take a second. Many has stood by the fact that science disapproves heaven's existence, while others say that science doesn't. What the fuck? Join Alfred Coldwin as he challenges the view of both sides. With an open mind, remove all bias and take a look at the controversial topic, many of life's unknown questions. God, what is wrong with this? Don't get me wrong, by the way. I'm enjoying the game. I like the ambiance that is set. I really hope it doesn't end up being a ghost story of some sort. I like mysteries, for the most part. I'm a mystery boy. By the way, I hate games that do that. Like, you don't see yourself ever. It's supposed to be like the illusion of you are the character. And, you know, you're supposed to, like, role play as yourself, I guess. Motherfucker. I don't like that, personally. Except for in a game like, there's a third floor. Well, actually, I can't think of an example, but there are games where I would appreciate it. I don't like the brief moments of time where there is absolute silence. We've been in here. That was, Hannah. Hannah Bobana. All of this is locked. We've been in there. We came up this way. I feel like there's a lot of shit I'm missing, but it's like hard to tell. But I guess they're linked together. I'm curious what would happen if we just decided to leave the town. Pardon me? Oh, the roof. Okay. Hard hat area. Huh. A broken ledge, someone could fall and die. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought too. The game makes an effort to point that out. And it's also something I very clearly noticed immediately. So, I'm sure there's meaning behind it. Let's take a step to think back. I'll take a picture of that. And keep it in mind. If anybody died from like a fall or something, remember the hospital. I think we're done here. We can't go into any of these rooms. We have 2 new keys, or 1 new key actually. Wanda Tyler's. She lives in 43 Silver Lake Boulevard, which would be somewhere on the other side of town. Alright, let's go there. How do I get out? 43 Silver Lake Boulevard. Adios, motherfuckers. Hold up, let's check this place out real quick. Ooh, somebody did fall and die. This is also probably the creepiest sketch of the game. Do these things last for very long? Don't they like fade away within a few days? Maybe even within a few hours? Do I suspend my disbelief and assume it's there for me to know that somebody died here? Or do I assume that it was drawn recently even though the town is abandoned? I don't know how to follow this train of thought in a video game setting like this. It also seems, in a way, like the way it's drawn, it seems like it's not the way a body fell. It seems to me like somebody's telling me, hey, I'm watching you, I'm here. So in that scheme of things, it makes me seem like there is somebody in this town with me, which would also explain why the graveyard or the cemetery is open, possibly. But I'm jumping to a ton of conclusions right now. It's just odd to me that there are body lines on the ground that seem to be recent. Let's go check out 43 Painscreek, whatever the fuck. Hey, but maybe I just made a million assumptions that don't make sense. I don't claim to be a genius. At all. Only when I play Slay the Spire do I think I have any sort of brain. That game is so fun. Oh, let's not discuss other games I'll play in this one. Shortcut? Yes. Probably. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna go up the staircase because I'm curious. So that would be to Old Creek Town or the mayor's mansion. We should go check out the mayor's mansion as soon as we can. One of my hairs like tingled, I guess is the way to put it. I'm a hairy boy, if that wasn't clear. I'm not gonna pretend that didn't frighten me. 43. Felt like a bug was on my leg is basically what I'm trying to say. Dun, dun. Sorry, we're closed. It's probably up the other way, but who cares? I hate this blur effect, I'll be completely honest with you. Okay. There's too many interactables. Like, I don't know what would be of importance and what wouldn't be. Let's head back. We're looking for 43. I wish she ran a little bit faster. The pace of this game would be much better if we ran slightly quicker, in my opinion. Because the game is moving slow as it is. Being limited in speed kind of hurts that. In my opinion. But who the fuck am I? Paging? No. We don't have anything done. So where the fuck is 43? 28, 31, 30. Who the fuck is this? Paging me at 5:46 in the morning. Crack of dawn and now I'm yawning. With the cold out my eyes. See who's this paging me and why. This actually screechingly loud. We should be at 43 soon. Oh, this has to be it. Yeah, it's like a big house. Unlock. I wish I would just use a key if the door that I'm using corresponds to a key in my inventory. Will make my life a little bit easier. The amount of locked doors, by the way, is overwhelming. I understand why it might get to somebody in terms of tediosity. Weird word. By that I mean it's not a word, the word tediosity. A dull kitchen knife. Okay. Sure. Lore. Clorax. I see. Not lore. Clorax. Let's play the maze game. 101% cap. LOL. I'm not really seeing anything of importance. Pick up, this is a diary? Old in New London, Volume 4. Why are they allowing me to pick that up and not any of the other books? I don't think it has any importance. I'll be like straight up with you. I'm pretty sure that has no importance at all. Which is why I'm confused why it's letting me pick it up. Dear Father, how's everything going? Wanda Tyler, keep that in mind. Wonder how much a painting like that costs. Everybody has so many paintings in this crib. Everybody rich or something? Hold up. Derek T. It's a knife. Derek is her son. Wanda's son. I believe. The Last of the Mohicans. I've always wanted to read that book. Diary. Okay, read. Derek turned 4 today. Vivian organized a small party. This is ages ago written. Like maybe 20 years before her cancer. Or at least her hospital stay. Derek turned 4 today. Vivian organized a small party for him. I really appreciate what she's done for us. Vivian is the lady's death that we're investigating. After blowing out the birthday candles, I asked him what he wished for. He said, I wish to see Papa. I did not know what to say to him. I could not tell him that his father left us. 1974, August. Vivian is being hospitalized for mental instability. Dorothy has asked me to take care of Vivian at the hospital. I wonder how Vivian must be feeling right now, knowing that might not be able to conceive anymore. Once again, let me repeat. Knowing that might not be able to conceive anymore. But Magdalene, who the fuck is Magdalene? Wants a boy to continue the family line. Who the fuck is Magdalene? Not being able to have children anymore will be devastating for Vivian. I feel sorry for her. Who the fuck? I just can't stand Sophia. She's not that pretty. Just barely a year working here and the workers are already serving her hand and foot. She's just here to take advantage from the Roberts family. I don't trust her. She should be gone. So, they murdered Sophia, who is not a little girl. Andrew was part of it. Wanda was part of it. The doctor, whose name is Johnson Henry, was a part of it. And they all found the need to write about it in their diaries. What the fuck? Convenient. Okay, so there was a lady named Sophia. There's somebody... It's broken, I need to fix this. There's somebody named Sophia. There's somebody named fucking Magdalene. I don't know who the fuck that is. I can't rotate that properly. I can't rotate it. It doesn't make sense. The rotation doesn't make sense. I need you to understand. The rotation doesn't make sense. Thank you, Wanda, for your hard work. Who is that from? Dude, I'm losing my... rotate. Rotate. I think it said Robert? Who the fuck is Robert? Oh, Robert's the last name, I think, for Vivian. Vivian Roberts. So, maybe? What I mean... I need a tool to fix this? Do I have anything? This. My journalist ID. Do I have a black eye? No. Which is also, by the way, weird. Because we have this ID, but also mirrors don't work, but we know who we are. I am a god. Okay. Follow me. We're not Janet Kelly. We just have her ID for some reason. That's the only thing that makes sense. There's two explanations for why mirrors don't work. The developers are lazy, or they don't want us to see our own face because they don't want us to know who we are. But we already know who we are. So there's two explanations. Either the developers are lazy, don't want mirrors to work, or two, we're not Janet Kelly. Is that a stretch? Maybe. We'll see. I'll choose to believe it for now. I don't think we are Janet Kelly. I'm not even sure if we're an official private investigator. You heard it here first. We didn't gain any threads from this, though. Yeah, we didn't, like... She should be gone. The Roberts family, I don't trust her. We didn't really learn anything for us to continue following as a thread. So what we should do is probably hit the mayor's mansion. Cause that's where Vivian lived. And that's probably where we'll find our best investigation sessions. We need a tool to fix the drawer. In fact, we should write that down in the notes somewhere. I'll open up a notepad. Notepad. I accidentally opened my NVIDIA control panel. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, so there's a notepad. Okay, so Wanda, Tyler, drawer, broken, need tool. House 43. Okay. They did tell us in the beginning of the game to write down our own notes, and we have done such. Let's try and get to the mayor's cribbo. The mansion. Dun dun dun. Which would be this way? And then up that way. Okay. If I'm not wrong. So, there's a lot of potential for mystery games in, like, the gaming ecosystem. I'm not saying this is bad. I'm just saying it could be more tightly knit and make a funner experience, in my opinion. I like the emulation of the fact that we are these detectives that have no handhelds, blah blah blah, etc. etc. But I think you can make a really good game where the world is populated and you just gotta get clues from talking with people and investigating seeds, but like not like you don't click on something and it adds to your inventory and then you gain 10% progress to solving the case. But like you see this tree has a scratch on it. The scratch is similar to the scratch on somebody's neck from the murder scene, so you keep it in mind, and since this scratch is in front of the mansion, you assume that the mansion has something to do with it, etc. etc. I just threw out a random badly curated scene, but a game like that where you link together things that aren't necessarily intuitive, but if you pay a lot of attention it could be intuitive, in my opinion would be loads of fun and frustrating, but you can't have the sweet without the sour, my dude. What the oh, this is a mansion. Like, this is a mansion. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend this is not a mansion and a half. We need to get access to this garage, cause I'm assuming we'll find tools in here, including a shovel. Oh my god, we're gonna become gods. This mansion has all the keys. So you're telling me you're not gonna open this box? You're telling me that this one random box outside of the mansion that is unattended for no good reason, you're not gonna open it? Janet Kelly, what the fuck? Or shall I say fake Janet Kelly, what the fuck? Open the damn box. And I refuse to. Ooh. What are the odds? 1131. Like almost literally 0. But yeah, okay. So, Pink Diary. Keep this in mind. There's a shed in the back. We don't know the code to. Hello? Hi? My friend? Am I being recruited to the Dark Brotherhood? What the fuck is going on in this game? What is this? Who is that? Is that a dummy? The hands look super white to the point that it's not a real person. I can't get in there, clearly because it's locked. That doesn't look like a real human? But it's clearly the shape of one. Huh. Well. Oh. Don't tell me this is a horror game. What? What the fuck just happened? I want to be so mad if this is actually in a way paranormal, but like that kind of confirms it. I'm assuming that's Sophia? Why are we seeing Sophia? Okay, so this lends credence to the fact that I'm not Janet Kelly. I'm originally from this Painscreek town. I might be Andrew Reed. Our character might be Andrew Reed. Is there anything that hints at that? Because Andrew Reed is the one who was having hallucinations, seeing Sophia. Presumably we're Andrew Reed, because we just saw somebody that I'm pretty sure doesn't exist. I'm pretty sure whatever we just saw does not exist. I thought for a second maybe it was a scarecrow, but I mean, like, hello? That's so obscure too. Like, that would have been so easy to miss, because all of these doors are locked. It would have been very easy for me just boom boom. But like, since I'm me, I was clearly paying attention. What the fuck? Or maybe someone's playing tricks on you? Maybe, but I don't understand how they would pull a trick like that. Very odd. I'm not mad. I'm more confused. I was under the impression that this wasn't paranormal. I'm going to continue operating under the impression that it's not paranormal and that we are Andrew Reed, because that's the only thing that makes sense in my head right now. That's the only thing we've seen, by the way, that has any sort of freaking paranormal quality. It's just so out of place as of right now. I just don't get it. I don't understand. My impression right now is that our character is not mentally healthy. If there's a jump scare, I'm getting off this game. I want this to be known. I am operating under the impression this is not a jump scare game, and if it is, I'm gonna be mad. Not because the jump scare scared me, but because I didn't want it to be one of those games. There's a time and place for those games. This one is doing a good job of setting an ambiance, creating a mystery, etc., etc. But if it's just another, oh, look, ghosts, got 'em, I'll be a little mad. We'll figure it out as we play. I won't say my curiosity isn't piqued. Hey, let's leave the front door open, but let's lock every other door in the house. That'll get them. Now I feel the need to pay attention to, like, things. What the fuck? Notes for Vivian's tea schedule. Tea time is 3:20 on the dot. Use flower pattern cup on Monday. Cold line cups are for guests. Use half a cup of milk. Always leave sugar on the side. Never interrupt unless she calls you. Written by M. That definitely got you? What got me? Pardon me? Who is M? Do we know of any M's? Magdalene. We still don't know who the fuck Magdalene is. 3:20 on the dot. Dun, dun, dun. Elevation? Elevator? What the fuck does that say? A sheet to count scores. For what purpose? Dude, I'll be honest. If there's a jump scare, it's gonna catch the shit out of me. I've never been less prepared for a jump scare. Because I just don't. Our flashlight? Is our flash? Why is our flashlight off? 20 years later, Painscreek still honors the lives of coal mine workers. Okay, so this is what happened 20 years ago. Despite shock and pain, it was a tragedy that united everyone. 20 years ago, 6 members of the village perished in one of the coal mine demolition program, together with 13 others from the towns of Hillsdale and Old Creek. The coal mine belonged to the Roberts Mining Company. Vivian Roberts, who had just married into the Roberts family, started a fundraising event that raised $96K. Contributing $24K from her own company, a total of $120 was compensated to the families. This is a very small sum compared to what those families lost, and no amount of money can replace their loved ones. Vivian told to the press, "What we can do, however, is provide them with whatever help they may need, and for those who have helped financially, the Roberts family thank you." The words not only comforted those families. 1993. So a bunch of people died in 1973. They honored the dead 20 years later, including the church. It doesn't make... Some of these things don't make sense to me, because on the billboard, there's like flyers that are from the church that are like, 20 years later, we should mourn the death of these people. But that would be 5 years prior to, maybe 6 years prior to the current date. Why is that flyer still there? Because that would be 1993. People still lived here until 1998 at the latest. I don't understand why that flyer would still be there. Maybe just... a case Da Vinci's premium wine and a stainless steel bottle opener. 8 bottles of this premium wine cost $150 each. What in the fucking world are you talking about? And how come they buy all of it? They buy so much of it. It's so much wine. Why? Also, NL? I thought we were in Nevada. What is NL? NL state. Newfoundland? We're in Canada? What? We're in the Netherlands? I'm so confused. Are we in Canada? That doesn't even make any sense. Is that an inconsistent, like, did they fuck up? Cause, oh, it is pure darkness. When we look at like this, oh, okay, no, he's being relocated to Nevada. That also doesn't make sense, because okay, so we're in Canada, I guess. I fucking guess. I'm very confused. Thought NV was Nevada, but apparently we're in Newfoundland. Or we're in the Netherlands, which I doubt highly. Okay, well, I mean, here we are in Canada. I forgot to return the servant's room key in time, so I left them in the kitchen drawer. Sorry about that. Okay, kitchen drawer. I just really don't understand. Have I missed any sort of the paranormal cues that we usually get in a video game? I did not expect that to open. This room freaks me out. Usually we see stuff that are like, oh, this game is slightly paranormal. Okay, Charles Roberts. Charles was the mayor. We went hunting this afternoon. Scott's quite a fast learner and has good manners too. I told him to call me Charles. Where's my phone? It's 10:54 only. I told him to call me Charles, but he kept saying it's more appropriate to call me Mr. Roberts. He almost got the deer on his second try. If he keeps this up, I bet he can take over Bernard as my hunting partner. June 11th, 1993. Isaac makes me want to die. I feel you on that, my man. I feel you on that. Sometimes Isaac is a painful game. I knew my daughter liked Scott. He's a good-looking young man and respectful to others. I don't mind his status. There's nothing wrong with being an orphan. If there is, it's the parents' fault. I know that Trisha fancies him. I've grown to like him too. August 27th, 1993. Today is Mom's death anniversary. It's been 18 years since she looked at me, cocked her head to the side, and said she passed away. I paid respect at her tombstone. Vivian wasn't feeling well and did not come, so I asked Scott to accompany me. He brought fresh lilies. He said lilies suggest that the soul of the deceased has returned to a peaceful state. Sometimes I feel like he's a son to me. Now that I think about it, Vivian is always getting sick during this time of the year. It may have started with the girl at the cemetery, and now it's with that figure outside the mansion. Was there actually a girl at the cemetery? Because I feel like you're trolling me. And if you're trolling me, then, you know, that's gonna throw me off, because I'm starting to believe you. September 8th. I knew our relationship will not be as close as we used to. It's fucking writing, for the love of God. Ever since Vivian found out about my affair, she hasn't been the same. She once joked to her friends during... So you are trolling me, okay. Ever since Vivian found out about my affair, she hasn't been the same. She once joked to her friends during dinner that all politicians are alike, and as a politician's wife, she has learned to close one eye. Sometimes I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry to her. I think it's because of Trisha that she didn't leave me. She's a good wife and a good mother. I'm grateful for that. Oh, so he had an affair. Okay. He's not trolling? Are you sure he's not trolling? If there was a girl, clip it. Clip it and let me see. Because I do not believe you guys. Okay, what? Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry? Dun, dun, don't ban me, Twitch. Her chin is melting. Okay. Can we turn the light actually? Nope. It would cap off with a picture of the goddamn Mona Lisa. I know I'm gonna go to that picture of the Mona Lisa. And some shit of this baby has such chubby cheeks. Do I have to wait for you to finish the stream though? To watch VOD and clip it? No, you can watch the VOD right now and clip it. If you need to. If you're not trolling me. I just don't understand. Now I feel like I have to keep my eye open for like little paranormal hints. Okay. Walking on carpets is weird. Okay. Clips, twitch.tv. Let's see this. Open URL. Don't talk to me. Don't ever talk to me. Oh man. The cups. Out of all the boxes to label, We didn't label the knives. We didn't label the forks. We just labeled the 30 fucking boxes with cups. Oh, you know what? She is very precise about her cups apparently. I remember that in the note. So, you know how that sub sound starts? That's like, oh, I thought a ghost was like flying through the cupboard or something coming at me. Thank you so much, Daya, for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support, everybody, as always. It means a lot to me. Don't ever scare me again. Or I'll sue you, because that's a crime. What? Wait, what? Do they mean flour with a U? Like Clorox flour? I'm so confused. Isn't there a key somewhere? Kitchen utensils. Those are bagged flowers, my dude. Oh, man. There we go. That's the key. A mansion room key. We know exactly which key it is. Shopping list for Trisha's birthday. 3 packs of balloons, candles. You really gotta write this down? M. Candles, new table sheets, baking powder. I got baking powder. Eggs and strawberries. Okay. Cookingware. Kitchen utensils. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's the back of the audios box. The maze game. Weird. Okay. I heard my parents talking, which means they're awake, which might mean I'm too loud. That's so freaky. Oh.
Does this have a loud sound too?
Thank you for the $1 donation. The timing was so good. The timing was so unbelievably good on that. It actually blows my mind how good the timing on that was. Thank you for the $1 donation. I appreciate it. Let's examine this. This must be the Roberts family. Who would have thought? That got the shit out of me. Their eyes are weird, but also the fact that there's like a picture just weirds me out a little bit. This is where we walked in through initially. I don't understand. Change the bit sound? I should change the bit sound. I'll do it soon. Thank you for the 5 bits. Jackson and Lewis. Okay. Dear Mrs. Roberts, on behalf of Jackson and Lewis, we would like to thank you for appointing us to be Painscreek Community Hospital's medical provider. With your husband, Mr. Charles Roberts, running for mayor, some might consider this partnership to benefit his status. On the contrary, it actually benefits us as your supported funds allow us to continue our research on assisting the elderly patients. Details of the contract will be sent over shortly. Please go through the details, have it signed, and return to us by the end of the week. Thank you. Yours sincerely, Eric W. Campbell. Dr. Henry Johnson found drowned in vehicle at bottom of Cherry Creek Lake. There's no reason for me not to believe her, Andy, whatever the hell, blah blah blah. Body submerged in water. I wasn't listening. Did that have a loud sound too? The bits do not have a loud sound, thankfully. Body submerged in water for as long as 15 days. A Burgundy family car was found at the bottom of Cherry Creek Lake yesterday afternoon. A swimmer who chose to be anonymous said he was diving in the lake when he saw what appeared to be a white car glittering at the bottom of the lake. He swam towards the car and was shocked to see a body in the driver's seat. He quickly called the police. 3 hours later, the vehicle was pulled out of the lake and the body identified as Dr. Henry Johnson. Based on the police report, the body has been in the water between 10 and 15 days. Painscreek Community Hospital confirmed that Dr. Johnson last checked in on June 28, 1995. The hospital staff assumed he might have left Painscreek due to work-related reasons, which Dr. Johnson was known to do so. No missing person report was filed. Huh. Wow.